What's up, guys, and welcome back to Need for Speed Heat. Today we are gonna have some fun in an old bull. Oh my goodness, this thing is 30 years old at this point, nearly. This is a 1995 Lamborghini Diablo SV, and I'm pretty excited about this. So the Diablo was kind of like the flagship Lamborghini of the 90s. I think they were made from the 90s until the 2000s or 2001 or something like that. It was the one after the Countach, and then the Murcielago replaced it. But obviously, I mean, the 90s was a really exciting time, especially in the car world. Things were changing very quickly. And actually, I believe this was the first production Lamborghini that could go over 200 miles an hour. So this should be pretty interesting. It looks like our top speed is 204 right here, stock, which is pretty solid. And man, we're gonna see what we can do here. $284,000. That's kind of pretty steep. But I mean, when you look like this, I think it might be worth it, baby. Whew. Dude, this thing is really, really good looking. I don't think we're gonna do any sort of engine swap or anything today. I think we're gonna keep that beautiful deep Diablo sound, but we're probably gonna make it a little bit quicker. It is a little on the slower end, again, considering it's nearly 30 years old, but we're gonna have some fun. So with max upgrades, we're going to get this thing up to a 400 plus. I don't think that's going to surprise anyone. It's almost a perfect 10 out of 10. Our power is at a 9.7, so that kind of let us down a little bit. But you guys can see we've got 1,200 horsepower, a 0 to 60 in 2.07 seconds, and a top speed of 235 miles an hour. We've added 31 to that. Dude, that is absolutely insane. So now we're gonna go into customization and let's see what we've got. I don't really know where I wanna go with this. We've got kind of a candy orange. We've got like an old school cup. There's a green here, and we can take that SV logo off, so keep that in mind. That's gonna be kind of nice. We've got the purple. We've got a Batman look. We've got, what kind of a color is this? Oh, it's just white with the Italian stripe. Okay, that's not too bad. It looks kind of ugly in that lighting in that picture. Try to see what else we have. We've got kind of like an interesting two-tone red and black. Two-tone, he said. We've got a forged carbon look. Another one with the solo cup look. I mean, I feel like that's cool, but I don't necessarily love it. We've got this thing here, which is interesting. A bit more of a race car look here. We've got a police car look here. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really seeing anything that I particularly love. Oh yeah, this is looking a little bit better here. We've got kind of like a lime green with a fine metal flake in there. I don't know how close we can get to the car. I don't think we can get too close, but it's definitely got a bit of a shimmer to it. Feel like it looks pretty good. Kind of a candy apple green, I guess you could say. So let's hop into our body customization here, see what we can do. We're a 5 out of 10. So we should have a couple of cool options. We'll see. Ooh. See, I mean, that doesn't look bad, but it's so different. Let me see. What do we have going on for our front fenders? Ooh. See, I'm kind of feeling the wide body a little bit, dude. Let's go for it. I like that. Headlights, we're going to be able to kind of smoke out a little bit, I guess. We had the covers on there to start, but with this wide body, we had to go to the wide open headlights, so we're gonna smoke those out. Looks pretty nice. We can put some canards on there. We've also got a splitter. I'm gonna go with this carbon splitter right here, and I guess we can mix it up a little bit. That doesn't look bad right there either. Ooh, see, if we went with something like this, and then if we put a canard on there, that actually might look kind of interesting. All right, I can see it coming together. I honestly don't love it, but we're just gonna rock with it and see what happens. Ooh, those look like nostrils. Those are kind of ugly. Oh, that is hideous. All right, I'm gonna go with these. They're not really very many good options, but we're gonna rock out with that. I'm gonna go with the full tint on the windows to kind of continue with the green and black look. Let me see what we've got going on for mirrors. We could go with the carbon look there, but I feel like, you know what? Let's bring it into the new age. I'm gonna have, you know, kind of a white or a green and black body color and black look there. We've got some different side skirts options. I'm gonna go with the carbon fiber. Looks pretty nice. That's a pretty wide sill right there. And then we're gonna go with I'll go with that. Doesn't really add anything wide body to it, but does add the gills, the little vents up there towards the top, which is kind of interesting. Smoke out the tail lights looks pretty good. Let's see if we can change up the rear bumper at all. Ooh, okay, I'm down for it. This is kind of really getting weird here, but we're gonna rock with it. We can go with one hood scoop or the dual hood scoop. I feel like the dual looks the best, and then spoiler. Ooh, see, like something like that actually looks pretty sick. So does that. I'm almost tempted to remove the spoiler, but we don't have an option for it, so I think I'm gonna go with this. It's actually a stock Lamborghini option too, which is kind of interesting. We could put a sound system in there, but we're not going to. Let me see what else we've got going on. We've got some diffuser action. Ooh, what? Bro, what is happening here? I have no idea what this car is transforming into at this point, but I kind of like where we're going. We can put the exhausts in the middle there. I think that's going to make the most sense for this actual diffuser, although I feel like they're kind of ugly. I wish they were a little bit more dark. But, yeah, dude, this thing, I mean, it honestly turned out pretty cool. Now, I mean, I kind of appreciate these Lambo rims here, but I feel like they've got to go, dude. I feel like we've got to kind of bring this thing into the new age and make it look a little bit more exciting. So we'll see what we can do here. You guys ready to see this beast? Dude, I feel like it turned out pretty well. So obviously we had a pretty heavy green and black look going on here. I didn't want to fully black out the rims though, so we've got kind of more of like a gunmetal gray with the forged carbon lip on the outside. And the original Diablo rims kind of had the billeted look all the way around the outside. So we kept that. These are aftermarket rims. We made them a little bit bigger. I feel like they kind of fit in with the new age a little bit more. But it still kind of throws an ode to the old school, which I actually really like. That's another thing we did is the side mirrors. You guys know we had kind of the futuristic looking ones. It just didn't match this car. You know, obviously this is a big wedge with some pretty hard angles. I felt like the curved, streamlined, futuristic mirrors just didn't really work. So we went with some more boxy carbon fiber mirrors to kind of go along with our splitter and our diffuser and side skirts and the lips of the rims as well. So honestly, I feel like we kind of outdid ourselves. I feel like this thing turned out really, really cool. I'm really fond of what we're able to accomplish here. And I'm excited to see what she could do on the road. So let's get her out there. Now, to be honest, I think we just kind of barely skirted by into the 400 plus level. So I'm gonna test out our straight line speed here with our little NASCAR racetrack. Haven't done this one in a little bit, and it's honestly usually pretty fun. I really enjoy this one. So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, dude, this thing, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. This I've always loved the Diablo. I think I like the Murcielago more and newer age, you know, Gallardos, Aventadors, that kind of thing. But I've always had respect for this thing and kind of the importance of its heritage, and I really like what we did with it. I think we kind of kept it classy enough. You know, Lamborghinis are pretty classy. We kept it classy, but we also made it look pretty unique and pretty aggressive. Ooh, look at that. Look at that GTR next to us, dude. That thing is pretty nice. Now that we have a ton of money, I'm kind of thinking about rebuilding another GTR. We could do the Nismo one, or we could go with another wide body one, because the Nismo one doesn't have any customization or anything, and I kind of want to engine swap it and turn it into an absolute monster. We didn't do so as much in the main game because we just didn't have the money for it, but we'll see, dude. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I was doubting it, but this thing actually has super solid speed, and it probably has better handling of anything that I've seen on this track. Look at this. Dude, on that last lap, I didn't let off the gas to go into the corner. We are always into the wall if we don't let off the gas, and with this thing, we aren't. I don't know if that's because we might be a little bit slower. Like I said, I think we just barely got up to level 400. Or if this thing really does have that much better of handling. But dude, this is really impressive. We were just able to grind this all the way through. We've got, oh shoot. Well, that kind of messed it up a little bit. Really slowed us down there as we nitrous into the wall. But yeah, we've got a pretty good car in our hands here, fellas. We're gonna start to get into some of the traffic here. Gonna go around these guys. Even with hitting that wall, we are still gonna absolutely dominate the competition. Look at this, dude. I don't know what our record for this is, but I would imagine we're probably pretty close to the most cars passed. I think we could have potentially lapped there. We could have gone all the way around and got back up into a podium spot if we wouldn't have touched that wall back there. That was my fault. This thing's incredible. I just love the fact that this thing looks like just a slice of cheese from the side, like a wedge of cheese, you know what I mean? This thing is ridiculous. Look at that window. Where on earth, who thought that window was a good idea? Look how long that thing is. Obviously the very front part is kind of like a piece of black bodywork or whatever, but that thing extends for so long. I can't imagine, there's no way you can actually open that window all the way, right? It's gonna be one of those windows that you can only put like halfway down or something. I hate those on some cars. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Kind of gives it a bit more of a stealthy jet fighter type look. Oop, we went past our turn there. But yeah, that thing's ridiculous. I can't even imagine, like, how do you get that thing replaced? They can't have made too many of those. Especially at this point in time, like if you had one of these and you broke your window, or, you know, you lock your keys out of it or something, you have to break your window to be able to get in. I mean, really, I would hope that you would, you know, maybe call a locksmith or something like that before you broke the window of your car. But you guys know what I mean. Like, say you've got this thing parked out in the street because you're shining it up, about to take it to a car show. The you know, neighbor kid hits a baseball into it, it shatters your window. What are you gonna do? Like, can you get a replacement at this point? I've never really owned an old car, like an old, you know, especially super rare special car like this. I have no clue how you would go about doing that. But anyway, that's besides the point. We made it to our objective. Arion, sorry, Mr. F-150 right there. Tried to slide in those DMs and it didn't quite work. Here we go, baby. So yeah, this thing, it's actually, you know, got things that aren't just a left-hand turn. We aren't racing only NASCAR today, so this should be interesting. Make things a little bit more exciting. To be honest, this thing felt pretty good all the way here, though. It felt like it had the right amount of grip and the right amount of slide, so we'll see how it works out. I'm liking some of the older vehicles I'm seeing out here. I guess that F40 is the only old one, but dude, there's even an Aventador out here. We're 2 generations ago, bro. You came after the Mercy and I came before it. How embarrassing is that gonna be when you get beat? You know what I mean? Here we go. Woo. That green nitrous, dude, we are quick and we gotta slow down. I was trying to rip the e-brake there and it just didn't stop. All right, we're good. We're gonna be okay. That 15 pounds of nitrous is kind of dangerous. There aren't really a lot of situations that you can use it in this game unless you're on a flat, straight road. So we're just gonna have to be wary of that, but it definitely makes it more fun. We're trying to catch up to this P1 up here. Definitely quite a few years of technology advancements and you know, upgrades in that thing. But I think we're gonna be able to catch it. We'll see. Hopefully we're gonna have a better day than yesterday. I don't think we really could have a worse day. Woo-hoo-hoo! Dude, that was pretty nice. That was a beautiful little turn right there. Your boy throwing drift suspensions on an off-road rally racer in the last episode. I slightly regret that one, but we're gonna be all right. Oof. Yeah, dude, this thing, she purrs. She gets it done. We're definitely gonna have to take it into the nighttime. It's gonna be kind of sad because we're gonna lose that beautiful curve and kind of silhouette that we can see here, but got a feeling it's still gonna look pretty cool. It's gonna look like the Batmobile for real. That was one of the wrap options we had. Come around this corner, get on that nitrous, baby. Whew. I'm hoping we can pick a race in the nighttime that gives us a little bit more space to see what she can do at speed. I do feel like it does pretty well. You know what I mean? Like I feel like she's handling pretty well, even at top speeds when you kind of shake it back and forth. I mean, it's a little bit floatier than a modern supercar than we've had in this game, but it sticks pretty well. Come through here. One last time, and it looks like we've got a pretty solid lead that we've built up. So I would venture to say that this one's in the bag. So I'm gonna see you guys in our next and final race. We're gonna take this thing underground. We're gonna see if we can drum up a little bit of heat from the cops and hopefully have a good time with it. We'll see you guys there. All right, so that thing sounds pretty good. Oh my goodness, I love it. But here we go, we flipped it on over to the nighttime. We've got the green neons on here. Dude, can you imagine putting neon lights on a classic Lamborghini? That kind of hurts my soul a little bit. But we're gonna rock out. This is Need for Speed for a reason. We're gonna get crazy with it, and we have a very good race on our hands today. This is not Lizard Bite. We don't want to drift. We're gonna go for Spirit of Oz. This is one of the highest speed races in this game. It's got some of the longest straights. There's a straight right off the bat, so we're gonna gun it. We're gonna hit the gas right away. I've got a feeling we're gonna kind of blow the competition out a little bit. I don't know what it is. This car is exceeding expectations for sure. Like I said, I mean, we were like a 390, and then the last part put us at 400, so it wouldn't have jumped us too much. Like some of our cars, we've started at like 380, and then we put a bunch of parts on, and we probably ended up at like level 500 or something. It doesn't really tell you once you get up above 400, but like I said, we barely skated by here, but this thing is still getting the job done just the same. Here we go, 15 pounds of nitrous right off the bat. Gonna jump from last to first. Let's go, baby. We are not gonna let up off the gas the entire time. Let's see. I mean, should we try to go for a clean run? Let's see if we can do a clean run here. Obviously, I'm always trying for a clean run, but I'm gonna try extra hard in this case. It does kind of. Oh shoot! Do we hit that light pole back there? Do light poles even count for a clean run? I'm not sure, but we're gonna pretend like we didn't. I think we might have scraped that one there anyway, so we're just gonna say they don't count. Oh my god, bro! The invisible cops that just appear out of nowhere and destroy you. Dude, we are at 68% of this race, and we are falling apart right now, but we are running away from the cops already, which is exciting. I just don't know. I don't know if there's gonna be enough time to catch this guy. We're kind of on our last leg of ability here. We obviously are not handling like we once were. Just try to keep our speed up as much as I can. We're trying to, dude, we're honestly closer than I thought. We can see the tree branches that he's knocking down. What do we've got? Oh, we've got a straight to the finish here. Come on. There's a cop in front of us.
I live for the game.
Bro, who put that truck there? We actually probably could have potentially caught him if we would have gotten by him. All right, I'm gonna hit a gas station and we're gonna go back. We're gonna try that one again. Dude, this is outrageous what's happening right now. We are so weak. Shoot, we can't get through there. We're trying to evade the cops by driving through people's backyards. Looks like we may have found a bit of an opening here. Here we go. We are severely damaged. I set our waypoint for a garage, but I didn't actually want to go to a garage because I want to keep our heat level. Oh shoot, there's another cop up here. We gotta duck off, we gotta duck off, we gotta duck off quick. That's a rock. We're good. Okay. Your boy's kind of hitting a little bit of everything. I just feel like that invisible cop set us off on a bad foot. You know what I mean? Like we were in a really good spot. We were feeling very confident. And then all of a sudden, we had damage that we never asked for. Here we go. All right, we're going to start back at the top of the key. Let's see if we can do this better this time. Here we go, baby. This is the first attempt. Believe. Let's get it. All right, we are off to the races. I think if we can get around the first invisible cop that just straight kamikazes us, then we're probably going to be okay. We're not going to be playing catch up the whole time. We're not going to be weak and have our you know, handling and downforce and everything affected. Our car is going to be fully intact, and we're going to be able to put in some work here. We'll see how this works out. Obviously, got to be pretty careful through here. Woo! We're good. Off to a very good start. There is a cop in the opposite direction, but He's not actually going to cause us that much trouble. We should be able to get around him fairly easily. Woo! I was worried about that one, dude. I wasn't sure if he was going to come wide or on the inside. But we got around him. Obviously, we know that we can't use that gas station now, so we're not even going to try. Not that we really needed it. Oh my goodness, dude, we are going so fast. This is ridiculous. I love it. Dude, we are so far ahead of everybody. Oh, what's up, cop? He's going to be in the oncoming lane. We're just going to stay to the right. He was invisible. The invisible heat seekers, dude.
Just found the car we were chasing earlier.
But we're good. Here we go. We are definitely making the cops mad, but, I mean, you can be mad, bro. It doesn't mean you're going to be able to catch me. Whew. This is looking like a pretty perfect run if you ask me, boys. 66% of the way through, have not hit anything yet. I mean, I guess we hit a couple of light poles and stuff, but I don't know that I'm going to count that. Coming up over this crest, we got to be careful. We're good. We are A-okay. Looking. Oh shoot, that's a guardrail. My bad. We're good. Use a little bit of nitrous to get our speed back up. I don't want to lose too much speed. I also don't want to go flying off the road though. So let's calm that down. We're good. Gonna have a cop in the oncoming lane up here. So I'm gonna stay to the right. Woo! Dude, we are carving through the obstacles today, huh? Got another cop right there. We're good though. Got pretty much a straight to the finish. All right, well, that was a clean race and we were able to lose him right at the end too. Oh my goodness, dude. Had a little side swipe there at the end. So I think I'm gonna call that good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna see you guys in our next episode. Dude, this Diablo's a beast. I'm really excited about the Countach. We're gonna be checking that out pretty soon. And we've got some other really exciting supercars on the docket as well. So I'll see you guys later. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.
I think it's getting tougher out there.